Hey, Paul, thank you. The birthday girl just went in for a nap. My sister came over with fizzy wine, and we had cake. I got a angel food cake with whipped cream icing with shredded white chocolate and strawberry jam on top. Really yummy. So, and my sister's gone home to take a nap too. And in an hour or so, they're supposed to head out to somewhere near Abbotsford to a place that has a smorgasbord of cheese going on. So they're going to head out there. That's about a good half-hour drive at least, and eat cheese. I don't know what else is on the smorgasbord, but it is some kind of a cheese outlet hosting it. I had no interest in going. They got their tickets a while back, so they asked if I was interested, and I said, I don't know. Not my element. So I hope you're all having a good weekend. It's muggy here. It's been muggy for a few days. Clear and sunny, but just really hazy and muggy. What is the temperature here? It is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Yep, it's going to be in the 80s all week and then going up to the very high 80s or 90s after that. So, yep, the entire week ahead looks pretty miserable. Hey, Bam, how are you doing? I guess it's getting chillier there, though. Did you and G figure out that the bank thing? Because I haven't looked in the last couple days to see whether there's any news on that. Angela, you're finally headed to cooler weather this week. Lucky you. Yeah, we'll keep it. Oh, and we're waiting for some imminent flooding, but not near us. Hey, Gloria. There was a mudslide because of the forest fires and deforestation. There was a big mudslide and up north of us, and they're waiting imminent at any moment. The water is going to spill over that slide and possibly cause some major damage. But now they're saying they don't think it'll happen suddenly. It may be more likely to be less destructive as they were thinking. Massive BC landslide blocking river may burst, sending a torrent of water and debris. I want to find a video. Expected to break in the next 24 to 48 hours. Let me see. Okay, hang on. Jono! How you doing? Are you steaming hot too? The Chikotlin River.
Canyon has the Chilcotin River completely blocked. Behind the slide, a new lake has formed, which is growing by the second, and there's concern how long the dam can hold.
We don't have a certain timeline of when that could breach. The risk is imminent, and that is why the evacuation order has been put in place downstream of the dam.
Now taking a closer look at those evacuation orders on the Chilcotin River, there was 2 of them issued by the Cariboo Regional District, which covered 12 homes and 13 people. And those folks were asked to leave the area immediately, head north on Highway 20 up to Williams Lake, where the Emergency
We're way
Services
down
Center
here.
is located. An emergency alert sent out Wednesday asked people and boaters to immediately leave areas on the river or along the banks of the Chilcotin and down the Fraser River to Hope. The slide is 30 meters high and 600 meters long. The Thompson-Nicola Valley Regional District is stopping ferries at Lytton and Big Bar. This image shows the slide causing a sudden drop in water levels at Big Bar. Big Bar is the first hydrometer on the Fraser south of the confluence of the Chilcotin.
That portion of the Chilcotin Valley is full of old landslides.
This slide occurred on a burned out area of the Chilcotin River banks from the 2017 fires.
Officials will be monitoring the site round the clock in case of a breach. Troy Charles, Global News.
But by the time it reaches here, even if it's, hey, Miker, you've not heard of any arc building? Oh, Doc, you got to get a Wi-Fi extender or something. I mean, they're pretty easy to come by, and you just sort of plug them into a socket, and I don't know, you connect them with your phone. Get a kid to tell you how. But we're as deep in the swamp as you are, maybe even that wouldn't help. What's good? What's good? I'm going to be doing a new bit on Political Drain called Canadian Drain, where I'll be featuring some stories. But it's, yes, right. This badge of weird that's been stuck to your GOP has now been sticking to our own version of it. The Conservative Party leader, Polyev, oh, hang on. I'll switch my channel here. Is pretty darn weird too. I'll show this to you guys. We have them too. My playlists. Oh yeah, the Caribbean Carnival. Caribbean Carnival is in Toronto. I'll have to show you that too. Oh no, where is it? I know I kept it. Maybe I put it in here. Yes, I did. Okay, hang on a second. So hot, John says. The dogs won't stay outside for more than 10 minutes. Angela says, apparently Waltz, Kelly, and Shapiro all met with Kamala this weekend. Oh, so, okay, no Pete. All right. Waltz or Kelly, I guess. I don't know about Shapiro. I know he does good, but I don't know. No. Share screen. Oops, hang on. What? Bruce is saying for some reason he can't watch live streams anymore. What? That's weird. Every time he tries, it shuts down after 5 seconds. I'm trying to watch my channel, and it shuts down. That's so weird. Huh. Speaking of weird, back to what I was showing you. Holy Av is so weird. Has anybody ever had that problem where they're watching a live stream and it shuts down after 5 seconds? John says, Angela, everyone seems to be going for Shapiro. I want Kelly, don't know much about walls. Gloria, John, I was afraid of one of your pigeons. It's way there. Okay, well, let's look at this weirdo Canadian version of your GOP.
Pierre Poilievre is weird as hell. He does all sorts of weird stuff all the time. And I think it's time to talk about it. So I've gathered together a whole bunch of incidents of him being super weird all in one place. Because I've told you again and again that he's a liar. I've told you again and again that his ideas are terrible. But we've never really laid out just what a weird dude he is. Let's have a look, shall we? First up, and always a classic, is the bring your own lectern press conferences he likes to give. In particular, this one where he brought a glass lectern to a gas station. You know, as one does. I also love the giant monitor he's rolled out for his audio system. Really got to get the sound just right. Couldn't do an ear monitor. Needs crisp vocals at that gas station. Anyways, we're going to move on to his weird affection for lumber. Dude just loves lumber. Loves putting his hands all over it. Loves using it for examples and to illustrate points he's trying to make.
Look at these scars. Each one of them represents the swing of an axe by a logger.
Can't talk about an axe without swinging his hand.
Logs into posts and beams that became the bones of barns that...
You see, the wood is the bones of the house.
Barns.
Like, come on, man. Also, I love that he's wearing a Quicksilver t-shirt. He does give surfer vibes, but that isn't the only example of his weird affinity for lumber. So this one's before his ages of PR training. Also, I love that at the start you can hear that somebody is definitely still running their lawnmower.
In March 2020, $1 bought you this. A year later, that same dollar bought you this. So in 1 year, you went from getting 3 feet of 2x4 to 1 foot. The difference is...
So one thing I want to take a moment to point out here is you can very much tell that he's not looking at the camera. He's looking at the little monitor to the side of the camera. It's so obvious and it drives me nuts.
Inflation.
Oh, he got out the inflation board.
Everything is going up. Now, of course, lumber is an extreme example.
Well,
lumber prices have tripled and quadrupled depending on what product you use as your measurement. But the bottom line is that it's an important example.
It's an important example. Starts yelling at it. I love this guy. I mean, I don't,
he
but
might
you know.
Win.
Now, I do want to point out that he is still really awkward on camera. Like this video that he made for Holi.
This is
So this is a Hindu holiday, and he made a impressively awkward video about it. Like, it gives real blink twice if you're being held against your will vibes. Also, he has a truly wicked set of teleprompter eyes here. He's just darting all over the screen. You can see it. I love it.
Every spring, Hindus and Indians from all walks of life celebrate Holi, the festival of colors, recognized around the world for its inspirational spirit of joy. Holi is a time for giving thanks and coming together. It reminds us that just as winter must always give way to spring.
Always?
I'm sorry, he just said always?
Winter must always give way to spring. We can...
Wow. Also, worth highlighting how he highlights that Holi is a time for joy. It's fantastic. Look at the expression of joy he provides.
For its inspirational spirit of joy. Holi is a time for giving thanks and...
The spirit of joy. So now we reach the part where there's obviously a reminder on the teleprompter for him to smile.
The challenges we face today. The brightness of Holi brings us comfort in dark times. When things feel broken, it reminds us that there is always a reason to smile. On behalf of Canada's common sense conservatives, happy Holi holy high.
So you'll notice he completely changes his pronunciation of it throughout the video. He starts out with
Spring, Hindus and Indians from all walks of life celebrate Holi.
So starts out with Holly,
Conservatives, happy Holi, holy high.
ends with holy. Really nailed it. But I don't know if he's going to top weirdness when it comes to the apples thing, where he was talking to an apple farmer while just crushing an apple, just horfing it down and like super aggressively chewing it. It's so weird. Like, just watch this and imagine you were having a sincere conversation about issues that matter to you with a man doing this.
When we have a massive shortage. And when people come to me and say, yeah, but this or that clerk or bureaucracy is not going to be happy, that's life.
Right.
There's going to be a lot of vested interests and bureaucracies that are going to be very unhappy when I'm prime minister.
Okay. On the topic, I mean, in terms of your sort of strategy currently, you're obviously taking the populist pathway.
What does that mean?
Well, appealing to people's more emotional levels, I would guess. I mean,
What do you mean by that?
certainly you tap very
He's
strong ideological
talking right
language
over him.
quite frequently.
Like what?
Left wing, this and that, right wing. I mean, it's that type
I
of
almost never
ideological
talk
thing.
about. I never really talk about left
But
or right.
anyways, a lot
I
of
don't
people.
really believe in that.
Okay.
He literally posted a Karl Marx meme the day before I post this.
A lot of people would say that you're simply taking a page out of the Donald Trump book.
Like which people would say that?
Well, I'm sure a great many Canadians, but
Like who?
I don't know who, but
Well, you're the one who asked the question, so
yeah.
you must know somebody.
Okay.
Like, just put aside the political candidate thing and just realize what a weird interaction that is, that he's just demolishing an apple and refusing to answer a question. But the weird,
Like the opposite, the Canadian opposite land. Like, instead of many people have said, sir, many people have told me he's like, who's saying what? Who's talking about me? Huh. Okay. Just checking on Bruce. He's not been able to watch live streams for days. Shadow ban? You guys know anything about how shadow bans work? I don't. But for some reason, Bruce hasn't been able to watch anything live for a couple days. No kidding, Angela. What a complete asshole. I don't know how. Well, we got stupid Canadians here. We got our maggots. Oh, and that was one of the things he did. He walked with a bunch of right-wingers through a residential neighborhood. They're having this march in their bright yellow neon vests, all mad at Trudeau for something or other, and they're walking down a street. On YouTube, Laura? The one where he's marching? With this little pack of Canadian Nazis? Canadians? Oh, on YouTube. What? Wait, Mike. What? Yeah, shadow banning on YouTube. That was what I was asking. If Dave was here, he might know whether it's a computer thing, but I don't know. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Get them ready, West Coast. Cheers, Paul. It's a very happy Sunday. Mom is 88 years young. And she's down for a nap. Probably her second one today. Anyway, they're going out later, my sis and her. I hope my sister wakes up in an hour. I'm going to have to shake both of them. And you're very, very welcome for everything. Yeah. And she got a call from her sister who's 90 or 91, who lives in Alberta. The last time they spoke was in February or something, and my aunt was apparently really down. Like, I just want to die. Anybody in the winter in Alberta feels that way. But apparently she's out and about with her own daughter doing some things now, so that's better. Anyway, you'll be in bed in an hour. Adventures of Grandma weekend wiped you out, I'm sure, Angela. Mike says he's been having YouTube trouble of it wanting you to watch a lot of live channels in the last days, so it could be a YouTube CPU trouble. Okay, that sounds above my technical level, but I'm gonna just grab your comment and pop it over to Bruce and see if he understands. Okay. Check his CPU. Oh yeah, I know what you mean now. I know what you mean. I learned from someone a while back that sometimes when I was watching live streams, they'd always lag, and I'd have to keep scrubbing forward to keep up with the chat because my video was lagging. I think that happens to you a lot, John. And that's when you have to clear everything out and do a refresh of your entire device, and that helps. But I'm sure he's aware of that stuff. Hey! People want to wish you a happy birthday. Here she is. Happy birthday to me. There she is, making her star appearance, cameo. I lured you all here for a barely 2-second appearance of Mom on her birthday. Hey, P-Dubs, how you doing? Yeah, she does a hell of a lot more than I do in a lot of ways. Out in the garden all day, almost every day of the year. Oh, let me share Benny's short with you guys if you haven't seen it. She goes out on her ex-urban exploration and finds really cool stuff in the middle of nowhere in the desert.
Kind of funny. How you never know what you're going to find when you're riding around in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, 423.
Little path.
Dang it.
Private property, no trespassing. How can I use the path? I think I can. There's lots of footprints on it. But I gotta get closer. Kind of hard to shoot from far away. Yeah. You never know. You never know what you're gonna find.
Love those earrings.
Damn, it's hot out. It's only 107. Lots of water.
107.
It never ceases to amaze me at the things you find in the absolute
of the black job going to
middle of nowhere out here in the old. Okay. Ooh. You ready for this, guys?
Here comes.
Holy shit.
Look at that.
I wish I could see it in the camera, but I really can't. But oh boy, sure is pretty damn cool. I got the big eye in the sky right there. He's gorgeous.
Incredible.
What's it all mean? What's it all mean?
What's it all about?
Yep.
Oh,
Down here in the middle of nowhere. Holy smokes.
thank you, John. Hang on here. What's going on? What happened? Your friend, oh no, they have COVID. Yeah, well, John knows all about it. It's going around. It's more contagious, but apparently less dangerous. Couldn't get the Paxlovid because she doesn't have insurance. They wanted to charge her $1,500. Oh my God! Put her on steroids. Wow. Yeah. I always think how lucky I am to be here where we've got coverage. Yes, she does, Angela. Very cool stuff out where she lives. Ah. She sounded better today? Oh, good. I checked in last month, or I checked in June if I needed my COVID shot because I was planning to go to Turkey. And I think they said I'm not due till September or October. So, well, I wear a mask and I'm not around humans much, as little as possible, in fact, or as few as possible, for as little time as possible. Humans, get away! I love my humans through my my laptop, though. Love you guys a lot. I've just been a hermit for a hell of a long time now, and I likes it that way. Anybody else got something to share? Okay, you tested negative after being with her Thursday, and you were outside. Well, that's good. Oh, forgot to show you Mom's roses. We got her. Always get her a dozen long stems, which is kind of funny because we have enough roses in our gardens combined. But it's just something about a nice dozen in a vase. Oh, the photo of Grigio. Sure, I can share that. It's in Google Photos. Yeah, her late husband Keith used to always get her roses on every occasion, especially her birthday and Valentine's Day. So I kind of make sure she gets them. Google Photos. Patty, thanks again so much for becoming a member at Political Drain. I know that you don't always have the extra to do something like that, so it's super appreciated for sure. And we're going to be doing a lot more for our members starting soon. Oh, good Lord. Now I forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah, photos. Where the heck is the icon for? There it is. So cute. There's the wee Grigio, little asshole. Camouflage. Oh, yeah, right. It was storming that day. Aw. Poor kitty. Hey, Kate. Good to see you. You had COVID twice and survived. You have yeah. Okay, yeah. The first couple of variants of the virus had those kind of effects on long-term symptoms. Yeah, I'm glad you survived, though. I have not had a bout of anything. I haven't even had a cold. I can't remember the last time I had one. Yes, indeed. How's the weather there? It's been pretty hot and hazy here. Oh, Sean, so you said I saw a cat lady thing on Zoom? Another fundraiser for Kamala with cat ladies for Kamala on Zoom? I didn't hear about that. Let me check. Okay, gotcha. Cat. Oh no, the petals are already falling off at least one of the roses. Okay, let me just check my filters. Nothing's coming up on YouTube. Let me check. Search bar. Chelsea Clinton rallies women for Harris in latest campaign. No, it was 5 days ago. I don't know what specific thing about it you're referring to. Jonathan Capehart? Okay. Let me look. Okay, well, there's an upload here. As black as it. Hang on. Super hot, humid summer, no fires. Won't complain, Kate. Hey, I was my friend in Halifax emailed me to tell me the good news. She's got a new gig. She was driving the double-decker buses in Halifax for tourists and stuff, and now she's a teacher teaching others to drive double deckers, and she said she'd love to meet you anytime if you're in town. I can give you her email or something. You guys can talk. She knew Dutch and everyone back in the mid to late 80s, 90s. She moved to Halifax or to Nova Scotia, yeah, mid to late 90s. So we should talk about that. Do you have my email? If not, here it is. She's a hoot. She's from Scotland. When I first met her, I couldn't understand a damn thing she was saying. Mind you, we were in a very loud bar at the time, which made it even worse when she had to speak loudly in a in a Glaswegian accent. Angela says, how do cats know you're looking at them when they're laying down with their eyes closed? Yes, they always know. when Fergus is asleep and looking awfully cute, and I want to, or yeah, when he's snoring, he snores. So I sneak up with the camera and nope. Even if I don't sneak up and I just try to zoom in on him, never works. Oh, you just sent me a video? Yay. Okay, hang on. Oops, I don't see anything attached. It just says boxing cat, and there's no attachment. Try again. Oh, and my sister just sent me the videos she took in Africa. Awesome. Now I can take them and Angela's and TV2's hummingbirds. And if anybody else has nature videos or vacation videos they want to send me, I'm going to make another loop to show on the Palm Lounge channel. And I think it's down again. I'll have to go check the connection when I go back in. I can hear it playing, so it's just not in my line of sight. I have to rearrange my desk and stuff, maybe tonight, so I can make sure everything's running smoothly. I've got so many damn things going on now. It's almost like a job. Okay, let's see if it got here. No, nothing again. That's weird, Patty. Is it a large file? You could send it by a different app I can give you called WeTransfer. But I don't know if it's just a short video. It should have attached. Maybe you could try uploading it to your channel. See if that works. It's a small file. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you're not waiting long enough for it to upload. I don't know. Are you copy pasting or are you uploading via the paper clippy thing? Okay, yeah, try later. Well, in the meantime, I can show you Mom's gray cat. Hey, there he is. Whoops. Cameras and cats don't seem to get along. I guess I scared him when I kicked that thing by mistake. Sorry, kitty cat. You've been sleeping long enough. Hey, kitty cat. Yeah. Oh, now you're getting a look at the comfy seat. You're going to sleep some more on the comfy seat. Okay. Nah, me and my clumsy self kicked something and scared him. He's a big sucky cat. Said the father try. Yeah, exceeds. Yeah. Okay. Try going to. This is the best. Send large files fast. Oh, that didn't work. Huge, humongous link. Sorry about that. Oof. Wait a minute. Nope, that didn't work. Sorry. Anyway, it's called WeTransfer. WeTransfer.com. Oh, here we go. There. I don't know why that first one was so long. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Sometimes they're just over by just a tiny bit. Yeah, upload it to your channel. Get some action over there. Angela, have you got anything on your channel to share? I think we did last week. With your latest little wee shop. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. Well, I'm just cruising through my files and my emails to see if there's anything fun or urgent to share. Oh, what was all this about? Doug Emhoff had an affair while he was married to his last wife, and it's Kamala's fault. How? Or is it just the fact that he had an affair? Or are they trying to claim that she's a homewrecker? News is changing so damn fast, I can't keep up. I know, I thought we all thought it would stop, but it just keeps going and going and going. Yeah, that's why I hate taking a day off. They call it FOMO, fear of missing out, but it's not. I'm not afraid to miss out. It's just that when you come back to it, there's so much to catch up with that you never can. Haven't heard that one. No, his ex-wife's very supportive of her. Yeah, I think they said it of course backfired, and he ended up coming out of it looking better somehow. I'm gonna look up the story. I gotta check because I just saw the least little snippet of something about it. I'm gonna go with this week. Okay, here it is. Texas Paul. It's an hour long, but Emhoff admits to affair yet manages to become more likable. Okay, Kate, take care. Yes, be careful with that boom boom. And if you grab my email, let me know if you want to know more about Deb Rankin in Halifax, and possibly meeting up sometime if you're interested. Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Okay, yeah, so it was on Coffee with Texas Paul. Such a drag that it's so early. Let me see if I can find the part where he talks about it. Okay. How far in it is. Okay, great. Oh, sorry I spaced out there. The gummies and the toke did their work. Okay, let's see what he has to say here.
Don't mess around with it. If you start to feel like you're coming down with something, take it seriously. I know it's summertime, but please. Today is on my guy Doug Emhoff. This is where we're going to start. And I got to tell you, I got to spend an hour with Doug Emhoff. I don't know how much you realize the spouses' schedules are handled, planned, dictated out. They are. I mean, down to the minute. And I got to spend an hour with this guy. He is exactly like this. There were about 30 of us, I think, there. And we had a reception after. He didn't have to come by. He didn't. He didn't have to come by. He really didn't. Forgive me. I'm not quite over it yet. Oh, sorry. Don't mean to be gross. But yeah, he didn't have to come by. He really didn't. We were already on the team. We were already gonna fight. We were already pro-democracy. We were already there. You know, I mean, but he did. He did. And he's exactly like that. I mean, he lights up the room. He's genuinely friendly. He just talks to you about anything and everything. I mean, really, he is a super, super nice guy. But he himself will tell you wasn't always like that. When he was younger, he was very driven, very focused on his career.
Fuck Musk.
And his first marriage suffered for it. And when I say he was successful, I mean, he was successful. He was an entertainment attorney. He was an attorney in the entertainment industry. And he was really good at it. I mean, he worked for several really prestigious firms. I mean, and then finally got to DLA Piper, which is, Piper is one of those mega worldwide, massive law firms that is just, it's like they're in like 40 countries. They are everywhere. They are everywhere. I mean, he was very, very successful at what he did. But he'll tell you, in his first marriage, he was not the best husband because of it. And he and his wife, Kirsten, had trouble, stress, fights, and he ended up having an affair. He had an affair with one of his daughter's teachers. And you would think, if you've ever been divorced, you know, they don't usually end up with you being best buds with your ex. They really don't. They really don't. This story was published by a right-wing tabloid, a Trump-supporting tabloid called Daily Caller. They really thought they did something here. They really did. They really thought they did something here. They didn't. They did not at all. All they have done is they have highlighted exactly what a great blended family the Imhoffs have grown into. His ex-wife said this. I mean, if your ex-wife is making statements like this, you're doing something right. Okay. In a statement provided to the Daily Beast, Kirsten Imhoff provided support to her ex-husband. Doug and I decided to end our marriage for a variety of reasons many years ago. He is a great father to our kids, continues to be a great friend to me, and I am really proud of the warm and supporting way Doug, Kamala, and I have built together. She also goes and she tells a story.
A bunch of grifters.
In other publications, Daily Beast didn't print it, where she talks about early on when Doug and Kamala had first started dating. And it's one of those things where you just don't bring somebody new around the kids. You've got to meet the ex, and you've got to make sure everybody's okay and everything. You know what I mean? And they were at an Italian restaurant, and Kirsten Imhoff said she just about spit her food out because Kamala was telling her about how they were going to take a trip. They were planning on going to Italy. And Doug had planned the whole trip. I mean, the hotel, entertainment, everything. She said, I about spit my food out. She says, that is not Doug at all. Doug has things done for him. The fact that he is morphing into this person, she tells that story, and then she goes on to tell about the ways he has, the effect Kamala Harris has had on him. And this ends up being, Barbara, I appreciate the support. I really do. I can't thank you enough. You allow me to do this full time. I am very grateful. She says, compared to Trump's multiple affairs, sexualizing his daughter and hanging out with a pedophile. Yeah, we're getting to that. We're getting to that. But Kirsten tells this story a lot, and she's telling it as part of a, you know, Kamala Harris has been a really great influence on Doug. He has grown to be a wonderful guy. He is my friend now. You know, we went from being mad enough to get divorced at each other to a friend, and we are, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
they've become a partnership in raising their children, and Kamala Harris participates in.
They just hate anything good. All they know to do is smear, obfuscate, and exaggerate, lie. Anyway, actually, my battery is getting kind of low, so I might have to end this a bit early, but it is getting close to the time anyway. When I go back into my hermit shell. But unless anybody has something else they want to share, I'm going to have to wrap it up. Okay, nothing urgent is showing up on my feed. Thanks everyone for being here, and theoretically for my mom's birthday. Well, it is her birthday, and we got to see her for a couple of seconds. Thank you all. I will pass on any wishes that I missed. And I'll see you all tomorrow on GTV and elsewhere. Love you all. Bye.